Hello everyone, back today with another fun fold challenge. This is a collaboration hosted by Monica Vilkuska, otherwise known as Paper Mona, and this is the hashtag that we use, FFC Challenge 2023, so it's the Fun Fold Card Challenge, and we've kept it at 2023 because that's when this collaboration started. And so we've made every month we make a fun fold whole card and share it, and now there are quite a few people who are collaborating, but at the beginning there were just, I think, 3 of us, but it's grown tremendously. So if any of you are interested in joining in the collaboration, do get in touch with Monica. The only commitment is that on the 5th of each month at 5 o'clock, you upload the current fun fold card. So this card is called an up, down, up card. Now, I'd never heard of that before, and certainly I've never made one before. So this is my prototype, and I used this country diary of an Edwardian lady paper pad that I had, which I'd never used. So I thought it would be perfect for this. And basically you have this card which stands up like this. Okay, so when you open it, it opens like this, and you've got a sentiment on the inside. I did decorate the inside panels of mine, as well as all the panels here and the outside panels as well. So it's the mechanism is that it opens out, and then when it folds, most of it folds inside, and then you have this bit on the outside. It can be made to any dimensions. So although I'm going to give you the dimensions I've used, we may find that some of the other crafters use different dimensions, and there's space on the back to write your message, or you can write it here. So without further ado, I'm going to share with you how I made this. I will say that this cardstock that I used is quite thick, and I think it's a little too thick for the card. Okay, so it's quite bulky. So I'm going to make it with a slightly thinner card, and you need to cut 2 pieces. So the first piece is 9.5 inches. Sorry, I'm just going to put this away. 9.5 inches by 5.5 inches. So 9.5 by 5.5. And you want to score it at 1/2 inch, 2 5/8 of an inch. Turn it round and score it at 1/2 inch and 2 5/8 of an inch. Okay, and then you're going to make a mountain fold, a valley fold, and a mountain fold. So you get something like this, and it is important that these two, I don't know what's happened on this one, that they meet in the middle. Anyway, I'm going to leave this gap and we'll see whether that works. On the one I did before, it overlapped, and I think it's more important if it overlaps that you need to do something about it. But I think it's going to be all right. Okay, with a little gap in the middle, I think that's fine. And then you also need a piece which is 3 inches by 10 5/8 of an inch, and you want to score it at 2 1/8, 4 1/4. Turn it round, 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. And then here we want a mountain fold, a valley fold, and a mountain fold. Okay, so we get this shape. So it's pretty similar to what we've got here, but obviously the dimensions of the different bits are different. So we're going to leave that to side for the moment, and we're going to decorate this bit. So for the inside, I'm using a Stamperia Provence pad, which I was very kindly gifted and have never used. So I thought, well, I'm going to use it for this. So So you need to cut out one piece that is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay, so we'll just glue that down. So that's 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I'm going to stick that so that it's in the middle. And then for the sides, I'm going to put these on the outside, and I'm going to put these on the inside, I think. So so these are 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. Because that's the beauty of having paper that coordinates throughout your pad, isn't it? That you can mix and match as you like. So like so, and like so. Now you can join in. We've got you can join in and just use the hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, or there is a Facebook group which I'll leave in the linked in the description box, that you can go over and you can post your creations there. Sorry, I'm a bit lost for words today. Right, okay, so it is important that everything is well burnished. Okay, so then I've got another 2 panels here, which are also 1 7/8 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to stick them on the front. Okay. Right, so like so. Try obviously to make sure that they're at the same height, and when you stick them down, so that they match with a little border all the way around. Okay, so I'm just going to try and move this one down a bit and along a bit. Right, okay, so there we have it. So that's the base done. So I've decorated both sides of the panels and the back. Okay, so now we're going to look at this one, and for this you need four pieces, which are 1 7/8 by 2 3/4. So they're like little ATC cards, aren't they? And for this I used a paper that was sort of like a collage. So, and I'm going to try and make sure that I've got them, I think, just trying to see how they went on the page. This and that, they go together, I think, yes. And perhaps this and that. Perhaps I've got it upside down. Okay, well, that's what I'm going to put. So I'm going to put 2 here and 2 here. Now, I did use 8 by 8 paper to prepare this, and actually it's quite economical. I'll show you what's left of the pages. So this is the page where I cut this out of. So I've still got all of this, and the this one I've still got these 2, and the other one I've got these 2 bits. So dear, I'm getting in a mess, I'm sorry. Right, okay, so let's glue these down. So you want to glue them down, but leave the center panel blank. Okay. So I'm going to stick. I think the writing's upside down. Okay. Okay, so let's start over here. Okay. It's not very straight. Okay, so that's that one, and then I want this one. So you can use different colors, you can use different, you know, you don't have to use a piece from the same designer paper. You can use images, you can use whatever you want for this bit. Actually, I think this is from here. I don't think it really matters. The front and the back were quite similar in their design, so that's why I'm getting a bit confused. Right, okay. So because I used 8x8 paper, and these little fellows are only 1 7/8, you actually get the 4 pieces out of just one strip. So that's quite easy to, you know, to make sure that they continue. You know, you've got a continuous pattern, if that is how your paper is. Right, so we've done that. Okay, so then the next stage, we're nearly there actually. It looks complicated, but the next stage is to fold this out flat and to fold this and to put this so that this bit is in the center. Okay, and that there's an equal amount hanging over the edges of the card. Now you can put this strip wherever you like. You can put it up here, you can put it down here. I'm going to put it in the middle. Okay, and yeah, like that. Now you want to mark this white strip. I never have a pencil when I want one. So I'm just going to use this pen. So you want to make a mark there and there and there and there, okay, on the white strip. And then you want to cut away the bottom and the top bits and leave the center bit. And you want to cut just below this black line, okay, and you want to cut this bit out, this bit off, and then the same here. You want to cut up here and you want to cut that off. Okay, so now you are cutting along a crease line, so try and cut to the inside, you know, this side of the crease line, so that you don't get a lot of bulk on the okay, not doing very well, not cutting it very straight. Okay, so here we have the score line. So to cut up the score line and cut that off there, and again here to cut up the score line and cut off that on the inside. Obviously you don't want any marks to show, so this isn't very straight. See if I can straighten this up a bit. Right, so this will now look like this. Okay, that's fine. And you want to make sure that this bit fits on top of this without any ends showing. So I'm just going to cut a weeny bit more away because, well, I'm going to miter it actually, because it's all right. It doesn't overlap, but just in case it should show, I'm just going to miter that. You can just make the whole thing a bit shorter, but that's what I'm going to do. Right, So now you want to put this, just looking at the direction of the writing. So you want to layer this, you want to put this so that it is on top of this, and that this bit is in the middle. Okay, and that these bits more or less are in the middle. Now you need to go up a bit here because that's showing and that is showing. So right, so I'm not quite, I think that's about straight. So then hanging on to it, turn it right over. I might fold back this little flap. Glue. Fold back the little flap and glue it to this bit. And again on this side, fold back the little flap, put some glue on it, and stick that down. Okay, so that should now give us our card, which it does. Yes, this is a lot less bulky, I have to say. I used 180 GSM card, so I think that's perfect. Now you can decorate this however you wish. So I haven't thought how I'm going to decorate this actually. And then here you can put your sentiment. Okay, so if you were going to, you know, if you're going to stamp it, or if you're going to stick something there, or you're just going to write it, whatever you want. Okay, so, and that's how it folds. So this bit folds in, and then that bit folds out, and there we have it. That is the basis of the card. I suppose you could do it the other way around as well if you wanted. And I think it's so lovely. And in fact, this one, this one, because it's non-directional, could be either way, up or down. And then you've got a space on the back. And if you want, if you're using coloured card, then you just stick a piece of white paper here, 4 by 5 1/4 inches, which is the same as the one on the inside. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've been able to see what I've been doing. I just noticed I might be out of shot. I hope not. And take care. Go and see what all the other ladies have made. And I'm sure, everybody will be different. And I'll see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.